Yo, listen, you ever needed a photographer, a videographer? You just need somebody with a camera that knows what they're doing. WeWantMoore.com. Check it out, son. We got brand new photos up on there. We got bookings. We got even news outlets that tells you what's going on in the world of We Want More. WeWantMoore.com. Check it out. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Shamar Moore, aka We Want More, for those that got me on the gram, the snap, and the Twitter. Today, guys, I'm pretty sure you saw the thumbnail and you saw the title. We are talking about my top 5 sneakers in my collection. Now, granted, I've been wanting to do a collection video, but I don't have much heat right now. Like, I'm slowly getting back into the game. Like, I was in the game kind of in high school, and then I fell out once I got to college because obviously, you know, you gotta focus. But now that I'm like close to out of college, or I'm basically out now, you know, now I'm stepping back into the game. So I picked up a little heat, just a little bit. It's a little. Now the basis of this top 5 is 1, comfortability. That's like the greatest thing to me, and 2, style. So with that being said, let's jump into my 5 best sneakers in my closet, in my collection. Starting off with the classic that I feel like everybody got in their closet. Mine's is kind of beat up right now, but we got the classic Air Force Ones. Obviously all white. Y'all see the bottoms, it's clearly dirty. That means I've had these, I bought these last summer, like last July or August, and I've worn them like in the fall, all the summer. I didn't wear it in the winter that much because obviously it's the winter, it's like very cold. Even though this past New York year, it hasn't really been raining or anything, or I said raining, it hasn't been snowing that much or anything, so these kind of came out like maybe once or twice, but these to me are just fire. Like, they're all-time classic. It's like, come on now, like, you can't go wrong with a pair of ups. I hate when people say that. You can't go wrong with a pair of classic Air Force Ones all white. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up another pair because obviously these are a little busted, but for sure these are like number 5 in the bucket. Moving on to number 4. This is a pickup that I bought a couple years ago. I think I bought this sophomore year of college. Even though I was out of the game, I was picking up here and there. But these are my light blue, Air Force foam posits. These are my light blue foam posits. These to me are like super sick. Now, as you can tell, I don't know if you can see inside, but there's still the, I think every sneakerhead still keeps this in when they're not wearing it, but I still have protector to leave the front part up. That's because I barely wore this shoe. Like, since I picked it up in like 2016, I've worn this maybe 5-6 times. I barely wear this, and the only reason why is because they're really heavy, and on top of that, I don't really have much outfits to match this. But I picked this up one day because I saw it and I was just like, yo, I have to have it. Cost me about $265, $270, but regardless, this is a great pickup for me. As you can see, like, it's still factory tied. Like, I've barely worn these, but for sure these are like number 4. This is like stupid fire. All right, moving on to number 3. These are another pair of shoes that I picked up in 2016, I believe, or 2017, one of those years, and I've worn these like all the time. If you see me, probably seen these on my feet, like, cause they're busted up, like to the point where I had to clean up. But these are the alternate 4s, Air Jordan 4s. I don't know if you can see it that much, but like the front part is creased to the max. It's yellowing, you can see. I cleaned these up, so like they're pretty white now for the most part, even though there's some parts that's yellow, like this part right here. The outsole, there's a little bit of scratches, just a tiny bit, but they still look they look okay. Like, they still look good enough to wear during a regular day. Those are like my go-to shoes. They're stupid comfortable. Like, I think the 4s and the 11s are my favorite pair of sneakers. Number 2 is a recent pickup that I picked up last month. I picked it up in April. I'm sorry, I picked these up in March, and obviously due to coronavirus, I could not wear them or take them outside with me. These shoes, I've tried them on like maybe once or twice, and they're stupid comfortable. I've been a fan of these for like a very long time, but it's the recently Desert Sage Yeezys. Super poppin'. Like, the colorway is excellent. I'm a big fan of these. Super comfortable. I recommend anybody who's in the sneaker game that really wants comfortability, get yourself a pair of Yeezys. I think this is a non-reflective pair. Me and Bay actually picked this up. This cost me about $300, but yeah, with me trying these on, I can't wait for outside to open back up because these are stupid fire. Like, and finally, number 1. This is my absolute favorite. This is my number 1 like no shoe is ever going to be, maybe a shoe one day, but for right now, there's nothing in my closet better than this pair of sneakers right now. It's my absolute favorite. It's a sneaker that I've wanted since the beginning of time. That is, yes sir, the Air, God, I keep saying Air Force Ones, I don't know why. The Air Jordan 1s, the pine green. Well, no, it's not even the pine green. I think it's just a regular green, because the pine green is black and green. Which, to be honest, if you have these, I don't see the point of getting those, but it is what it is. These shoes, absolutely comfortable. One negative thing I will say, and I think this is anonymous with all ones, is the fact that it creases in the front very easily. But with that being said, like, look at these beauties. I've worn these a couple times. I'd say about since I got them last year, I'd say I've worn them about 8 times since then. These are absolutely gorgeous to me. Like, oh my god, do y'all see this? I've wanted a pair of Air Jordan 1s since high school, since I first started watching basketball, actually. So that was like 8th grade. Ever since I started getting into basketball and I saw Michael Jordan. Speaking of which, The Last Dance, I don't know if y'all watching that, but it's popping. But ever since 8th grade going into high school, I wanted a pair of Air Jordan 1s. These are my absolute favorite sneakers. But then, like, when I got the money to get them, I've always looked at like 4s or 11s or even 9s, which I do have as well. The ones to me were like an instant classic. I had to have them. And the fact that it's green, like, to me, I had a couple of outfits that were green and I couldn't wear anything because I didn't have no shoes to rock them with. So these to me are like, oh my god. Like, if you were a sneakerhead for real, like, yo, a pair of Air Jordan 1s should be in your collection. But with that being said, guys, that's my top 5. Make sure to comment down what your top 5 sneakers that's in your closet right now. Y'all can comment down below, or y'all can DM me to, further the conversation. Obviously, this expansion will grow. I will drop in the future a whole sneaker collection. But until then, guys, make sure to like this video up, thumb it up. I need y'all to press that thumb button like mad hard. You gotta press it, bro. Make sure to share this video with your friends and make sure to tell them to subscribe. And I'm going deuces.